Hi students, good morning. Welcome to Tungal online classes. So we'll continue the topic application of integrals. In the last class we discussed about how to find the area bounded by the given curve in between particular limits, and one problem also we solved, that is nothing but area enclosed by the circle x square plus y square is equals to a square using integration. Now we will continue the topic. So one more important one question: find area enclosed by the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1, a greater than b. So in conic section we discussed different forms of ellipses and standard form of ellipse. What is standard form of ellipse? Nothing but x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. So we have two forms in ellipse, two forms of ellipse equations we have. One is a greater than b, one is a less than b. So generally a greater than b in the textbook given, you can discuss with a less than b also, the same model only will come, that one. So now area of ellipse we have to find out. Up to now we don't know the formula for finding the ellipse. Very important for objective also. With several areas we are going to use the formula of area of ellipse. So area of ellipse we have to find out. So ellipse equation, it is in the form of x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. Now I took a greater than b. See here, given ellipse equation x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1, a greater than b. So in first PUC we have the idea, when ellipse equation is in this form, that ellipse having center at origin and length of major axis as 2a, length of minor axis as 2b. So we know major axis and minor axis. In exam we no need to write this length of major axis and length of minor axis. For your sake we have to recall the concept of ellipse, that's why I written here. So whenever ellipse equation it is in the form of x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1, a greater than b. In this case center of the ellipse is at origin, length of major axis as 2a, length of minor axis as 2b. So now figure observe here. I drawn here ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1, a greater than b. So major axis, what is that? 2a. So this is major axis, this is minor axis. So center at origin, what is this major axis length? Here I took nothing but 2a. So nothing but this one a units, this one a units. and what is length of minor axis? Nothing but 2b. So therefore we can write here the point here on x-axis as a comma 0, and what is this point here taken as 0 comma b, and here y took the point as minus a comma 0, and here y took the point as 0 comma minus b. Same as we discussed in area of circle, here also this total area of ellipse we have to find out, the total ellipse area we are going to find out. So here if you observe each part having a units, b units, a unit, b unit, a unit, b unit, a unit, b unit, means that these 4 parts are equal in area. These 4 parts are equal in area. So one part area if you find, multiply with 4 will get the required area. So therefore forgot the 3 parts, only in our mind first quadrant part only. So the first quadrant part area we have to find out. So therefore same as in circle, how I done? So take one small vertical stripe, here I took, shade this vertical stripe here. So this vertical stripe has the width, what is nothing but dx, and this vertical stripe has the height, what is nothing but y. So this much if you draw on the figure it is enough. So here curve equation we have to know. What is given curve equation? Very very important. Here the conversion we have to know. What is curve equation? Nothing but x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. From here y square by b square is equals to, what will get? Nothing but 1 minus x square by a square. From here y square will get b square by a square into a square minus x square. If you simplify will get like that. Finally y is equals to, what will get? Nothing but b by a root over a square minus x square. See how I converted. So the given curve equation, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. That one written in the form of y is equals to f of x form I written here. First y square by b square is equals to 1 minus x square by a square. If you take LCM, a square minus x square by a square, this b square cross multiplied will get like this. Finally y what will get? Nothing but b by a root over a square minus x square. So now this first part or first quadrant part we have to find out its area. So here this first quadrant bounded one side with a curve, what is that? Y is equals to f of x with x-axis. What are the limits? This one, this is nothing but what is that? Y-axis. What is equation of y-axis? Nothing but x is equals to 0. Next, what is this one? Here if I draw one vertical line at this point, why I have to draw here then vertical line? Nothing but we can easy to know in between the particular limits the area is bounded. That's why I drawn here the vertical line. This vertical line is at a distance of, what is that? A units. Therefore what we have to write here? Equation nothing but x is equals to a. So this part area we have to find out. This part is part nothing but area of that region bounded with the curve y is equals to f of x with x-axis in between particular limits. So Now we can write required area. So what is required area here? Integral limits, what are that? 0 to a y dx. So integral 0 to a y dx, if we evaluate that integral, we'll get the first part, but we need the total area of ellipse. Then what we have to do? Nothing but this one multiply with 4. So now 4 integral 0 to a, what is y value? There we simplified in the equation. Observe there, y is equals to, what will get? b by a root over a square minus x square dx. So here a and b are constants, you can take outside the integral. So what will get? Nothing but 4b by a integral 0 to a root over a square minus x square dx. Already in previous problem we evaluated this one, right? So we can easy to know the steps. Integral 0 to a root over a square minus x square. So 4b by a, what is the formula for root over a square minus x square? Integral nothing but x by 2 root over a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse of x by a, limits from 0 to a. So now apply the limits here, upper limit minus lower limit. What is upper limit here? A. That upper limit here you applied, observe carefully, 4b by a, here I took one flower bracket. So upper limit a substituted here, what will get? A by 2, a square minus a square, nothing but 0 will come, plus a square by 2 sin inverse of a by a nothing but 1. Therefore what will get? Sin inverse of 1 will come. This is upper limit minus. Now lower limit we have to substitute. Lower limit, what is that? 0. 0 by 2 nothing but 0. 0 into this entire thing, nothing but what will get? 0. Plus here a square by 2 sin inverse of 0 by a, 0 by something, nothing but 0. Sin inverse of 0, nothing but 0. Close it. Now simplify, will get 4b by a into, this is 0, this one 0. What is remain? A square by 2 into, what is sin inverse 1? Nothing but pi by 2. Now if you simplify this one, will get pi ab. So that is area of ellipse. So whenever one ellipse equation will given in objective CET paper, sometimes they ask in the previous, if you want you can observe. Suppose one ellipse equation given, x square by 25 plus y square by 16 is equals to 1. What is area of that ellipse? Nothing but, if you know the formula properly, then you can easy to apply. What is a value there? 5. B value 4. Therefore what will get? Required area nothing but 20 pi. So previously they asked in CET, that's why I am saying remember the formula. What is a link between ellipse and circle? So circle is particular case of ellipse. In first year linear inequalities we have the question that one whether it is true or false, like that. So circle is a particular case of ellipse, whether it is true or not. True. Why? Because see here, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. What happened if a is equals to b? if a value, b value equal nothing but it turns to circle. It turns to circle. So if a value, b value equal nothing but what will get here? Pi a square. Already we discussed area of circle. What is that? Pi a square. So remember, circle is particular case of ellipse. So what is area of ellipse formula? Nothing but pi a b. You can easy to remember. So a value, b value will get from the equation. So pi a b. Important one. It is also in subjective point of view 5 marks question. So area enclosed by the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. What is nothing but pi a b. Understood, students? Right. Next, one example problem expected for 3 marks. Observe. Find the area of region bounded by the parabola y is equals to x square and the line y is equals to 4. In previous two problems and this problem, what is the difference between that? Nothing but circle and ellipse are closed figures. Circle and ellipse are closed figures, but parabola is open figure. So for open figure we cannot find area. Understood? If it is bounded means we can find. Circle, it is a bounded figure, we can find. Ellipse, it is a bounded or closed figure, we can find. Find the area of parabola means we cannot find. Why? Because it is a open figure. So here compulsory, when parabola equation given means compulsory it should sum of the part only we can find in the parabola. Sum of the part only we can find out in the parabola, not entire. That part also should be bounded. That part also should be bounded. Then only we can find out. So here they given one curve equation and one line equation. So up to now we discussed area of simple curves. We discussed. Now here we'll get see what is the concept before that? Nothing but area between a line and a curve. So one curve equation and one line equation given. How to find area? One curve equation and one line equation. So some examples we can observe. So one curve equation, circle. One line equation, this part we have to find out. One curve equation, one line equation, this part we have to find out. One parabola, curve equation, one line equation, this part we have to find out. Like that, suppose we know sine function, right? What is sine function graph? Like this, right? Suppose one line, what is this area? Means that we have to find out area between a line and a curve. previous, the two problems, just simple curve only. They're not given any line. Just one circle area, one ellipse area, we evaluated. But here, not a simple curve equation given. Here given one curve equation and one line equation given. So by that time, how to find its area? That is the concept. Next one. So now observe. With that problem, we can easy to know that so what is that problem? Find the area of the region bounded by the parabola y is equals to x square and the line y is equals to 4. First of all, we have to know what is the graph of y is equals to x square. So remember, conic section, if you are perfect in geometry, then only you can easy to draw the graph. Y is equals to 4, how it will be? Y is equals to x square, how to draw the graph? So in first year, straight lines and conic section, if you have a good knowledge about that, then these problems are very, very simple. That's why first given curve equation or given parabola equation, what is that? Y is equals to x square. Observe. So given curve y is equals to x square. So parabola, we have 4 different forms. We have, what are 4 different forms? In first year we discussed, one is y square is equals to 4ax, y square is equals to minus 4ax, x square is equals to 4ay, x square is equals to minus 4ay. These are 4 standard forms we discussed in first year. One how the graph will be also, we know that. See, simply I will say here, y square is equals to 4ax. It is right parabola will get. Y square is equals to minus 4ax, nothing but it is left parabola. X square is equals to 4ay, nothing but upward parabola. X square is equals to minus 4ay, nothing but downward parabola. So right parabola, left parabola, upward parabola, downward parabola. So for all these 4 forms, vertex is at origin only. Vertex is at origin only. Now that one keep in your mind. That's why I recalled that one. So you forgot whether it is studied in first year. So first of all, y is equals to x square. Also some of the students will go out what is the graph of for that one. So without graph we cannot find. Means some problems will get, but some problems will not get. This is the example one. That's why the student should have a knowledge to draw the figure for a given curve. So given it is y is equals to x square, y is equals to x square term in which equation? Third one or fourth one? Negative symbol is in fourth one, but here there is no negative symbol, right? Therefore it is matched with the third one. What is that? It is in the form of x square is equals to 4ay. X square is equals to 4ay. What is 4a value here? 1. 4a value how much? Nothing but 1. Just this observation is needed to draw the graph. How it is? X square is equals to 4ay graph, nothing but upward parabola. So now figure observe. X square is equals to 4ay shows like that one upward parabola will come. So this is y is equals to x square. Next, given line, and so given line, what is given line? Nothing but y is equals to 4. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. How it is line equation? Y is equals to 4. So again we have to recall in straight lines, what is equation of horizontal line? Horizontal line equation in the form of y is equals to k. What is vertical line equation? Nothing but x is equals to h. What is vertical and horizontal? Horizontal nothing but parallel to x axis, vertical nothing but parallel to y axis. Now parallel to y axis equation in the form of x is equals to h, parallel to x axis equation in the form of y is equals to k. Now here given y is equals to 4, it is in the form of y is equals to k. It represents horizontal line equation. Here 4 is positive, right? That's why above x axis it will be placed. Suppose negative means below x axis it will be placed. So therefore y is equals to 4. So here I will draw like this. So this is the line equation, y is equals to 4. Now see, that's why I said parabola is a open figure. Parabola is a open figure. So for parabola we cannot find area, some part, bounded part only we can find. That's why here see the area bounded by parabola and the line. By looking the figure you can easily to say what is the area bounded by the parabola and the line, nothing but this is the part. This above part we cannot find out. This below part is bounded, that's why we can find out. Understood? Right. So this part we have to find out. First of all, to evaluate or to find this area where the line and curve intersect. Once again, to find the area for that one, first of all what we have to do means where the curve and line intersect. By looking at the figure where that intersect, here the two intersect, here the two intersect, right? The line and curve, the two intersect at these 2 points. So where the two intersect, that one we have to find out. First of all, how to get? Nothing but solve these two equations. Solve 1 and 2. So what is first equation? Y is equals to x square. What is second one? Y is equals to 4. We know in lower classes how to solve the two equations. So therefore y is equals to x square, y is equals to 4. If this y value here you replace, what will get? Nothing but x square is equals to 4. X square is equals to 4, nothing but x values, what will get? Nothing but plus or minus 2. Don't write plus 2 only. When square remove, we'll get right side, plus or minus will come. So therefore at 2 points that curve and line intersect. What are the 2 points? X is equals to 2, one more is x is equals to minus 2. So therefore this one, this one. What is this line equation? X is equals to 2. Why? Because 2 is positive, so right to y axis. Here this one is x is equals to minus 2, negative, that's why left to y axis. Remember positive right side, negative left side with respect to y-axis. So from x is equals to minus 2, x is equals to 2. We know already this one y-axis equation. What is that? X is equals to 0. Clearly, if you observe here, minus 2, 0, 2, width same only, right? Minus 2 to 0, 0 to 2, width is same only. Here also 2 units, here also 2 units. Means that the area here, what it is bounded, the same area here also it is bounded. So one part area, if you calculate, multiply with 2, total area will come. Understood? Now this part we have to find out. Means one part if you shade, right, see the figure here, this area bounded with x-axis or y-axis, means that y-axis only, correct na? This is y-axis. This area is bounded with y-axis, not with x-axis. Clear? Right. Now already in the last class we discussed whether the area bounded by the curve with y-axis, formula we have integral, what is that? A to b x dy. With x-axis bounded means y dx, with y-axis bounded means x dy. So therefore here the area is bounded with y-axis. Now what is this line equation? Y is equals to 4. What is this line equation? This is, what is this? Nothing but x-axis. So what is equation of x-axis? Nothing but y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0. So therefore now see here, so y limits we are taking, right? So no need to solve the x limits, so no need. So now what is this curve equation? What is curve equation here? Y is equals to x square. So y is equals to x square. From here what is x value? Root y. Y is equals to x square, nothing but x is equals to x value how much? Root y. How it is in the form of x is equals to f of y. Understood? Now this area we have to find out. This area is bounded by the curve. What is given curve equation? Y is equals to x square. It is written in the form of x is equals to f of y. So x is equals to what will get? Root y. This area is bounded with y-axis. In between the limits, what are the limits? This one, what is that? X-axis. What is equation of x-axis? Y is equals to 0. And this is line equation given, y is equals to 4. So this one also no need, just we can write here what is that? Required area. So what are the limits we have to take? Integral 0 to 4. Y limits taken, right? So what is formula here? X dy. So integral 0 to 4 x. What is x? Nothing but there written root y into dy. So if you evaluate this one, what will get? Area of this part. This part area will come, but needed total area, right? So what we have to do means multiply with 2. So evaluate the integral. 2 into integral 0 to 4. Root y, how to write? Nothing but y power 1 by 2. Y power 1 by 2. So we have in integration x power n dx. What is integral x power n? Formula is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Integral x power n dx formula x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. The same formula here you apply y power 1 by 2 dy. So what will get? Nothing but y power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. That one will come limits from 0 to 4. So this 3 by 2 taken to numerator and write outside, what will get? 2 into 2 by 3 will come y power 3 by 2 limits from 0 to 4. So what will get? Nothing but 2 into 2 by 3, nothing but 4 by 3. Now upper limit you substitute 4 power 3 by 2 in rough. Observe 4 power 3 by 2. 4 how to write? 2 square. 2 square whole power 3 by 2. This 2 to cancel. What will get? Nothing but 8. Therefore upper limit substituted will get 8 minus lower limit substituted anyway will get 0. Therefore answer what will get? Nothing but 32 by 3. So that is required area bounded by the parabola y is equals to x square and the line y is equals to 4. So you can use here x limits also will get the problem, but I done in the different way. But different way nothing but in previous problems I took bounded with x axis. It is one different like that, how to know or how to get the area whether it is bounded with y axis. That's why I took. So you can use with x limits also will get the problem, no doubt, but I used here one way like that. So when the area bounded with y axis, area will get how much thing but 32 by 3 square units will come. So in today's class again we will recall what we discussed, nothing but area of ellipse. Area of ellipse formula what is nothing but pi AB. Okay na? So pi AB square units, and what we discussed here nothing but area bounded by a line and a curve. So one line and one curve intersect, the bounded area we have to find out. So through this example we discussed or we observed how to find the area when one line and curve intersect. So that's why for every problem I am going to draw the figure. For some problems it carries the mark, for some problems it not in exam. But why we have to draw the figure? Nothing but we have to know particularly the area what we'll get. That's why for each and every problem I will draw the figure. You also learn how to draw the figure. So if you have familiar with the first year geometry part, then you'll get an idea how to draw the figure. According to that you can apply only two formulas only we have, y dx or x dy. The two only you should remember. When we have to apply y dx, when we have to apply x dy. When area bounded with x axis, y dx is the formula. When area bounded with y axis, x dy is the formula. The two only formulas enter this chapter we have. And one more where we used in circle and ellipse, root over a square minus x square, that is the only one formula. Other than that nothing we have in this chapter, but different problems we have. According to the figure if you drawn, we'll get an idea how to integrate or how to evaluate the given function or a curve equation. Understood? Right. So we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.